Here's exactly how I would invest $1,000 if I was a young person. This is probably my most frequently asked question. Every single day I get hundreds of messages, what should I invest in? What should I invest in? What should I invest in? I'm going to tell you the answer to that right now. Let's get into it. When people ask me what they should invest in, most people think I'm going to give them an investment or a stock like the S&P 500 or crypto or something like that. That's actually not the case at all. Let's go over why I don't think you should put your $1,000 into the stock market. And I'm saying this as a trader. The S&P 500 gains on average about 10% per year. So let's assume that you invested $1,000 into the S&P 500 10 years ago. Your $1,000 would turn into about $2,000, give or take. This is not that much money at all. And this is assuming you had a great return over the last 10 years. Making $1,000 in 10 years is not good at all. When people talk about long-term investing, they're usually talking about it as a way to grow their wealth. When you're young, and if you're watching this video, you probably don't have a ton of wealth yet. So right now, you should be focused on building wealth and gaining skills that will then give you the money that you can then use to invest in long-term investments. Now I'm going to tell you what you can invest in that will turn your $1,000 into potentially millions and millions of dollars. This is literally exactly what I did. So this is you right now watching this. You are a young person and you probably don't have a ton of money and you may have some skills, but you're probably not earning a ton of money. To earn money and to get cash flow, to get cash coming into your bank account every single week, you need skills. You need something that you're very good at that you can earn money from. To learn these skills, you have to invest in education. You have to have some way that you're learning these skills. Some skills will pay you more than others, but the bottom line is that you are learning a skill that can make you an income. That's the most important thing. When I was a young guy in high school, I was learning how to trade. That was what I spent all my time on. I understood that if I learned how to trade and if I knew how to find good trades, I would be able to make a lot of money. I realized that realistically, I could be earning between $10,000 to $20,000 a month trading if I was doing everything as good as I possibly could. My first goal with trading was to make $20,000 a month. Once I had $20,000 a month, I could quit my job and then start trading full time. To get to this $20,000 a month, I understood that the only thing holding me back was my skill level. I was not good enough at trading to earn this amount of money. So what I did is I went and I bought education. I literally bought into things that would get me better at the skill so that I could earn more money. I bought Discords, I bought courses, I even bought coaching programs that were people telling me how to trade over a call. Before I invested in any of this education, I was probably making about $3,000 a month between my job and some other side hustles that I had at the time. The first Discord I joined was a Discord that traded crypto. This Discord focused on swing trading crypto and it taught me a lot of strategies that I still use to this day. I was learning how to trade crypto and eventually I got pretty good at crypto, so I was making a few extra $1,000s a month just from trading crypto. This brought my income to about $5,000 a month. My next goal was $10,000 a month. I wanted to make $10,000 a month every single month from trading. To get to this goal, I realized that I needed to refine my strategy. I was finding some trades, but I wasn't finding enough trades to get myself to that $10,000 a month level. Part of this was due to me not fully understanding the strategy, and I understood that if I could fully understand the strategy, then I would make a lot more money. So what I did is I paid the owner of the Discord, the guy that was making all the trades, I gave him an extra $1,000 and he allowed me to text him and hit him up whenever I had a question. This was perfect because I was able to ask him specific questions about my strategy and figure out exactly what I was doing wrong. After I fixed my strategy and started to understand how to actually find these trades consistently, this brought my income to about $10,000 a month. The key thing I need you all to understand here is that you can get better at things and that you can earn more money. So many people think that they are stuck in their same situation and that they'll never be able to earn more money. This mindset of thinking that you're stuck exactly where you are right now is called a fixed mindset. I found out about this a couple years ago, but there are literally people who think that they cannot get better at anything and that where they are now is where they will stay for the rest of their lives. This mindset keeps so many people stuck exactly where they are in life. If you don't believe that you can get better at things, you literally will not get better at things because your mind will not open up the space and the curiosity needed to learn new skills. When you believe that you can get better at things and that you can improve, your mind looks at things and it goes, okay, I can get better at this. So it takes the energy and it takes that curiosity and it gives you some extra fuel to learn something because your mind actually believes that it's going to be worthwhile. The great thing about skills like trading or business is that there's no real cap on how much money you can earn. The amount of money you earn purely depends on how good you are at what you're doing. For example, there's businesses that are worth billions and billions of dollars. And there's traders who make tens of millions of dollars every single month. The only difference between these people and you is that they are better at the skill than you are. I find it so funny when people ask me if they should invest like $500 into the stock market because what they really should be investing in is skills that can earn them a lot of money that they can then invest in the stock market. The whole goal of long-term investing is to grow your wealth. If you do not have any wealth, it is very hard to grow your wealth. The nice thing about being a trader is that we can use the money we make off of our trades to put back into our long-term investments. And since we're already learning about the markets, we're probably going to be a lot better at long-term investing than the average person. But in order to long-term invest, you need to make money. So don't try to long-term invest before you have money. Make money and then focus on investing it. I know some of you have heard the statistic that if you invest $5,000 a year, you'll be a millionaire by the time you're 75. Let's be honest, nobody here wants to be a millionaire when we're 75. We want to be a millionaire in the next 10 years. If you're rich at 75, you're probably not even going to be able to get into your Lamborghini because your back's going to be breaking. We want to get rich young, guys. That's what makes life fun. And in order to do that, we need to get extremely good at skills. So back to my little story. Once I was making about $10,000 a month, my only goal was to quit my job. My only goal was I need to quit my job. So what I did is I bought 2 or 3 other Discords. One of them was a stock trading Discord, one of them was an options Discord, then one of them was a futures Discord. I would literally study all of these setups every single day, and I decided that I was only going to focus on crypto for the time being. I continued learning and practicing with my crypto Discord and taking trades and just getting better and better at trading. Eventually, I caught a very nice trade on Litecoin that made me a ton of money. When I was trading crypto, a good trade for me was usually like a 50 or 100% gain on my initial investment. This Litecoin trade made me thousands of percents. The only reason I was able to make this trade is because I had the knowledge and I had the information in my mind to find this trade. If I didn't invest in education and invest in a good mentor, I literally would never have found this trade and I would still be working my 9-to-5 job. This got me way past my goal of $20,000 a month. It also allowed me to trade full-time because I had a lot of cash, so I wasn't afraid to put $10,000 or $20,000 into a trading account. Your goal right now as a young person is to stack skills, is to get good at a bunch of skills that can make you money. Your goal is not to find some tiny crypto coin that's going to 5,000x over the next 20 years. That will not happen. I was watching a video one time of this guy speaking at a conference and I heard a quote that pretty much changed my life. The speaker asked somebody in the audience how much they were making a year. The lady said that she was making about $80,000 a year. The speaker told the lady that not investing in her education is costing her $920,000 a year. She looked at the speaker and she said, "What?" And the speaker said, "Your ability to not earn $1 million per year is literally costing you $920,000 a year." The second I started looking at it like that, everything made sense. Rich people and people who make a lot of money are not afraid to invest in education. They are spending money all the time. Why do you think rich people spend hundreds of thousands of dollars per year to get into these exclusive golf clubs? They want to be surrounded by like-minded people with the same goals as them. The ability to be in a group where you're surrounded by like-minded people who are pushing you forward in life is literally priceless. That's why these golf clubs can literally set the price to whatever they want, and rich people will pay because they know the power of being in a good community. When you're young, you have something very risky going on. The risky thing is that these are some of the most social years of your life. This could either help you or it could hurt you. It could hurt you by hanging around a bunch of losers and people who never push you forward in life so that your goals become their goals and you just forget all the big dreams that you had for yourself. I've seen this happen so many times. There are so many people I went to high school with and I would be talking to them in high school and they would tell me, "Dude, when I'm 25, I'm gonna have all these supercars, I'm gonna have this big business." And I've just watched them become complete losers because they're hanging around losers and they just forget their goals. When you hang around losers, you will be a loser. You will become a loser because they will infect you with their negative thinking. Negative thinking is extremely contagious. If you've ever been around somebody negative, you know this. That's why you need to surround yourself with winners if you want to win. When I was learning how to trade and I joined those Discords, I felt left out because I was watching everybody make money. This was actually a very good thing because it forced my brain to say, dude, if people are doing this, you can do this too. You need to make sure you're surrounding yourself with winners. This is so important when you're young. The reason I'm at where I'm at today is because I invested in skills and I learned things that could increase my earning potential. If you want to make a lot of money when you're young, you need to learn high-paying skills. For me, this was trading, investing, and learning how to find good opportunities in the market. When I was young, I literally would spend every single dollar I had on books, communities, and learning things. Because I understood from a very young age that rich people think differently than normal people. And I needed to surround myself with rich people because I wanted to be rich. If you're a young person watching this, ask yourself, what skills and what are you going to learn that is going to increase your earning potential? If you want to learn how to trade, I have a community that you can join using the link in the description of this video. Please like and subscribe if you found this helpful. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all soon.